But don't get it twisted. Hot girl privilege exists. Stop buying into it. Stop giving them credit just for being born attractive. You, brother, are worth more than that because of the adversity that you have persevered through. Again, you are a champion. You just need to believe it. And once you do, you're going to be higher up in that social hierarchy. Talk to her the way you should. As a man speaks to a feminine woman, not giving her credit because she's attractive, but being interested in her for whether or not she's interesting. Does she have character? Can she tell me a story? Can she teach me something? What has she been through?
The Unapologetic Man Podcast.
You are making goddesses out of female body parts. Her tits. And I get it, boys. When you see a nice rack, it just like hypnotizes you. You're like, oh my God. And you start drooling. Loss of communication with the spinal column, flappy hands, numb hair, loose teeth. You can't think straight because it's ingrained inside of you to be attracted to that. But when you think it's too good, i.e. above you, you lose your precarious sense of your own grasp of reality and you go into retard mode. And for anybody who has mentally handicapped family or friends, I say that with utmost respect, but I'm trying to communicate that you look like you're literally coming while you're talking to the chick. You're like, oh my God, I'm so happy. And I look like I have a brain injury because of some fucking tits. Here's what tits are, boys. Flesh, blood, lymph, fat. That's what they are. Mammary glands, right? It's just a human body. And I'll tell you this too. Hot girls put on their pants one at a time. Hot girls shit. Hot girls have boogers. Hot girls get that nasty ass white stuff in the corner of their mouth when they're talking to you. Yet here you are idealizing them. I have seen a hot girl throwing up all over the place. And she's like, Mark, help me out. And it was like smelling the fucking armpit of a sumo wrestler after he shit on himself. And I was like, why are guys idealizing this chick? She's a human being. An ass, flesh, fat, skin, tissue, blood vessels, lymph, blood. It's pretty disgusting inside the human body, isn't it? You're like idealizing her mouth, yet there's like boogers above it, right? The bat cave where she goes in there when you're not looking and picks some boogers. Stop making female bodies into goddesses that you worship. Have you ever been talking to a hot girl and like her breath smells like throw up because she's been drinking so much alcohol? You're like talking to her and she's like, like that. And you're like, oh my hell. It's almost surprising to me that we could be attracted to the human body in the first place because the thing is disgusting. The next time you see a hot girl, here's what I want you to imagine. Her on the toilet trying to push out a turd that is harder than a brick, grimacing, leaning over, pushing as hard as she can, and shitting that thing out after 5 minutes of rigorous effort with her face blood red and a booger coming out of her nose because of all the exertion. That's going to put her a little bit down in your book and you stop idealizing her hotness. Brother, you are an absolute legend. You are a champion. Look at what you've been through. You get standing ovations in rival stadiums, yet you still don't believe that you are enough for her? What has she done? I can tell you for lots of hot girls, they haven't done much, boys, because they have female hot girl privilege. And any girl listening who's getting pissed off about this, especially the hot ones and especially my friends, you know it's true. And when you come to me being like, oh, that episode was horrible, I'll be like, oh, let's look at your reality, Ashley. Getting flown all over the country, getting limousines, free bottle service, everybody just throwing the red carpet out for you. Tons of guys just lined up around the corner, masturbating to your pictures and you feeling, oh, life is so hard. Give it the fuck up. Now, I understand some hot girls have issues with like stalkers and guys don't take them seriously. In fact, it's been proven that attractive women are oftentimes interrupted by men as well as condescended to by men. This, by the way, is why sometimes attractive women seem stupid, is because they get answered for many times by men and they haven't had to develop the perseverance and grit to be able to push through adversity, to be able to persevere through some bullshit. But don't get it twisted. Hot girl privilege exists. Stop buying into it. Stop giving them credit just for being born attractive. You, brother, are worth more than that because of the adversity that you have persevered through. Again, you are a champion. You just need to believe it. And once you do, you're going to be higher up in that social hierarchy. Talk to her the way you should. As a man speaks to a feminine woman, Not giving her credit because she's attractive, but being interested in her for whether or not she's interesting. Does she have character? Can she tell me a story? Can she teach me something? What has she been through? I want a woman who's been through the ringer, who's developed herself. And yeah, I also want her to be attractive, but that's literally one tick mark off of 10 different boxes that need to be checked. So the next time you go up to a girl, here's a few things to do. First of all, know that you're a legend. You get standing ovations in those rival stadiums, brother, when you're walking off the soccer pitch. Secondly, look at all the shit that you've done and accomplished. When you're walking up to her, think to yourself, I'm the prize. She's submitting the application. Let's see what she's got. And focus on that body part that you're idealizing and say, you know what? That's just blood, tissue, fat, and flesh. Why am I idealizing it? Let's see who this person is on the soul level. That's who we're trying to get to know. That's what we want to see if she's good enough to be with us. What's up, brother? Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. To watch the full podcast episode, click here. And before you go, if you're feeling extra generous, please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me in the algorithm. I'd sincerely appreciate it. Unapologetic Army.